Hello, and welcome to the Quimbee Continuing Legal Education course, Alternatives to the H-1B Visa, in which we will present strategies to assist you in consulting with clients who are seeking employment-based visas. My name is Matthew Blaisdell. I am a solo attorney in Brooklyn, New York with a general immigration practice. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments regarding today's presentation, please feel free to reach out to me here. I want to note that we are not going to be covering every single category of non-immigrant employment-based visa, but only those that are most likely to appeal as substitutes for the H-1B for your clients and their potential employer. These might include the E3 visa and the H-1B1, which are highly similar to the H-1B, mostly dependent on the client's country of nationality or birth. We're going to look at the J1 visa for exchange visitors, which includes trainees and interns, but also students and many other categories. The O1 visa for individuals of extraordinary ability. The L1 for intra-company transferees. The E visa, E1 for trade traders and E2 for investors and entrepreneurs. The B1 for business visitors. And the TN visa, which is for NAFTA professionals. Now, again, we're not covering all non-immigrant visas. So for instance, we won't be touching the I visa for international media, those visas for diplomatic employees, for students, for those who are victims and cooperating with law enforcement, etc., just the ones most likely to apply in our circumstances. And in case the client is interested and qualified, we're going to present a few green card options as well. Those are immigrant visas. We're not going to cover them in detail here during this presentation, but the slides are included if you wanted to take more of a dive into the various green card-based employment categories. In so doing, we are going to review the advantages, disadvantages, requirements, and other factors needed to compare the H-1B to alternative visas. We will assess the other non-immigrant visa categories that are most appropriate to different scenarios. We will consider how such categories may affect strategies for pursuit of an immigrant visa, again, the green card, and hopefully gain insight into how to present various risk-benefit scenarios to clients when deciding between alternatives. So, for example, is there a cap and a lottery? And by cap, I mean, is there a limited number of visas available, to which are subject to a lottery due to the mismatch between supply and demand? Is the visa considered single or dual intent? Meaning, can you go for a green card basically at the same time as you're going for a temporary visa? How much length is granted to the initial visa, and to what extent are extensions permitted, and how long are those extensions permitted for? How many processes and procedures are involved with each different visa, and where are they processed? Can they be done here in the United States? Must they go through the consulate? What are the pros and cons of doing it in one place or another? What are the restrictions on the number and type of employers that a foreign national may work for? What restrictions might there be on the employment type and salary? What are some of the burdens on employers? And to what extent are they subject to varying levels of scrutiny and evidentiary requirements? These are some of the factors you'll want to consider as we go through each one of these visa categories, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll be able to apply this knowledge and conduct the analysis here on the agenda. And with all that said, let's just jump straight into the H-1B so you'll have an idea of what we're comparing the rest of these visas against. This is one of the very first ones that your clients will be seeking, and there's various reasons for that. But what is the H-1B visa? First and foremost, it is for those engaged in a specialty occupation, which is defined as the theoretical and practical application of a body of highly specialized knowledge and the attainment of a bachelor's or higher degree in the specific specialty, or its equivalent, as a minimum for entry into the occupation in the U.S. So basically, they have a bachelor's, and are they coming to the U.S. to perform a job that requires the same degree in a similar field as the degree.